Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 8. If you can hear that heavy breathing in the back, that would be Fen. We are going now to get their haircuts, and this is always a very stressful day for Fen in particular. Elena doesn't like it either, but it is very necessary, especially for Fen. And Elena just becomes an absolute floofball if we let her hair grow out too much. I will show you some pictures of when she was a puppy before we were ever able to get her hair cut. Fen would probably be fine. She just gets so furry and so fluffy, and we did have to go during the pandemic. There was a very long stretch where we couldn't get her hair cut, and she just starts to look a little bit ridiculous. And also my mother-in-law has some allergies to dogs, and so even though both our dogs have some poodle in them to make them a little bit hypoallergenic, she still is a little bit allergic, so we try and make sure we get their haircuts so that she can come and visit us, or so that we can take the dogs to visit them or have them watch them or anything like that. Now, Elena's fur will start to get matted if we don't get her frequent enough haircuts. So we are now at the haircut place, so I'm going to give you a quick look at what they look like right now, and then we will see what they look like after their haircuts. Hey baby, it's okay. Look at how floofy you are. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know you don't like it, but you're so excited once you get done. Yes, you are. And look at this baby. She's just a little bit sad. She doesn't really like car rides in general. Do you, Bubbly? No. You ready? Let's go. It is always a little bit heartbreaking dropping off the dogs just because they look so upset and so anxious, but for the record, we know that this groomer takes really good care of them. We know, really like the woman that cuts their hair. We're not putting, the reason that they're so anxious is because they don't like other dogs. They don't like being away from us. So we take them to this place that smells like dogs, and then we leave. And so it just makes them really anxious. But I mean, there's not really an alternative if we want to get their hair cut. The only other thing we could possibly do is, learn to cut their hair at home. And quite frankly, I would very likely just cut them, nick them if I tried to do it myself, because they're very, wiggly and everything. We have been told that they are both a little bit of wiggle worms, but they've never come back with any nicks or anything. So I just want to assure anyone who saw them, shaking so badly that this is fine. They are okay. You guys ready to go home? Oh, that's just another car. What are you doing? You want to go home and see Dad? Yeah. Let's go home and see Dad. That's not Dad. It's a stranger. All right, let's go. Okay, so I am trying something. I have no idea if this is going to work. I'm kind of making it up as I go along. So I have a lot of candles that didn't burn properly. These are homemade candles, so I reused some Bath & Body Works containers, but the candles that I made didn't turn out super great. They burned really weird. Some of them lost their wick. I have no idea what happened with this one, actually, if I'm being completely honest. I also have a couple that are just Bath & Body candles that I'm going to take the wax out of. What I am trying, and we're seeing if it's going to work, is I'm going to I've got 2 double boilers set up. Well, this one will be a double boiler as soon as I do that. And I'm going to see if I can melt the wax out of these and then put them in, combine all of them into this one, add some extra wax, which I do have, is over here. I have some more wax here. And then make them all into candles that are not going to burn so badly, because what happened was my mom and I made these candles together and we added too much fragrance oil, I think, and the result is that the candles didn't burn properly. So I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so my method for getting the wax out of the candles at the very least seems to be working quite well. So this is all liquidy on the outside now. So give that a good shake. And then it just kind of gets dumped in there. And the wax is not that hot, so touching me is not that big of a deal. It does mean that I'm getting like wax all over myself. But then this one I have on very low heat. So the wax is melting very slowly, but I just, once these do melt, I just kind of fish out whatever wick I have in there, and there you go. I realized that I forgot to mention that all of the candles that I'm doing right now are all very similar scents. So it's like cinnamon stick, apple harvest, pumpkin pie, hot apple pie. I don't think I actually have any of them that smell like blood orange, but I do have this out for some reason. So they're all very similar scents, so they go together. So I'm not just like mixing a bunch of random candles and hoping that they smell good. Okay, so I don't really have anything that's good to use for pouring. So I don't want to pour it out of this pan directly because I think that's going to be a mess. So this is the only thing that I have. It's this pitcher. I do know from experience that all of this, like any wax that gets on this stuff, will come out in the dishwasher. So I'm heating this up so that the wax doesn't like immediately just melt and stick to the sides. Not melt, doesn't harden and stick to the sides. I have a bunch of these all set up and ready to go. I don't know exactly how many I'm actually going to need. I figure it's better to have more and just like put away like the sticks and the wicks when I'm done, if there's more than what I need. Okay, this is nearly done. I'm just waiting for a couple of the larger chunks to finish melting. I forgot, or didn't really think about the fact that there's going to be quite a bit of ash in here, just because of the way that I burn candles in particular. I tend not to trim the wicks like you're supposed to, so I get a lot of popping and, like, you know, ash. But it's not like I am selling any of these. It's not like I don't think I'm even planning on giving them to friends. I am just gonna maybe give some to my mom and use the rest for myself. I think that I about doubled the amount of wax that I managed to get out of candles, and I think that should be good. Let's hope. Okay, I got quite a few, so none of these three got any, so I'll just, you know, take those wicks and put them back in the wick bag. This one got about half full. Can't really see it. And then obviously I've got all of these. Getting these wicks set up in advance proved to be just a little bit pointless because they promptly just shifted over the moment I poured wax in. So now I need to fix those. But overall, I think that this worked out pretty well. We'll see what happens. We'll see how long they take to harden, because that could be an indicator of something gone wrong. But overall, I'm pleased with how this has turned out. What's the point of the bowl? So I am working on decorating the house for Christmas, but we have so many decorations. So this is it was even worse before, for the record, but this is the mess before I get everything up. A lot of things need to be like replaced and stuff, and yeah. I'll get there. What did Mom make? Did Mom make a ball? You're going to take the whole thing? What are you doing? Are you going to try and bring that snowball inside? You want to go inside? You wanna go show Dad what you got? Lena, come here.
Come here, puppy. What's up?
Oh, she dropped it. Bring it here. I'm not gonna take it from you. Hi, baby. Did you eat it?
What did she have?
Snowball.
Oh.
Did you eat it? All of it? Are you a Christmas present? Yeah. The best Christmas present.